You work for 8, 10, 12 hours. Your brain is fried. But looking back at what you accomplished today, you're still behind. You aren't lazy. The exhaustion you're feeling is real. But you are likely caught in a cycle that treats being busy as a substitute for making progress. This is the trap of fake productivity. It's a psychological state where you generate a massive amount of activity, but because that activity isn't tied to a specific objective, it produces zero actual results. This explains how you can finish a grueling day having done 100 small things, yet find that your long-term goals haven't moved a single inch. We have been conditioned to value the friction and the stress of the work more than the impact of the outcome. This is the exact point where actual productivity breaks down. The root of this problem is how the brain handles ambiguity. When you sit down to work without a defined, singular priority, your brain experiences a form of low-level panic. It hates not knowing exactly what to do next. To resolve that discomfort, your mind defaults to low-value tasks. You suddenly organize your files, color code your calendar, or answer non-urgent emails. These tasks provide an immediate, cheap hit of dopamine. Every time you clear a notification, your brain rewards you for finishing something. But your metrics become skewed. You measure success by the volume of effort, the hours spent, instead of tracking actual value created. Truly productive people recognize this chemical lure. They know busy work is just an escape from the harder, ambiguous tasks that actually drive growth. Checking off 30 minor items might feel like a win in the moment, but it's a psychological treadmill. You're moving fast, but you aren't going anywhere. In a modern work environment, this problem is compounded by a state of constant digital distraction. Between your phone, your inbox, and your notifications, your attention is pulled in a dozen directions at once. This creates a hidden cognitive tax called context switching. Toggling between projects and messages drains mental energy exponentially faster. You aren't doing 3 things at once. You're doing 3 things with fragmented attention, ensuring none receive your best effort. This mental fracturing is exhausting. It feels like hard work because of the sheer cognitive strain required to keep jumping between tasks. But that strain isn't producing better results. Multitasking is a primary engine of fake productivity. It gives the sensation of high activity while systematically destroying your ability to finish anything meaningful. Even if you manage to focus, there is one more tactic your brain uses to avoid real work: over-planning. This is when you spend all your time preparing to work instead of actually doing it. Planning feels productive because it allows you to visualize success without facing the friction or the risk of failure that comes with execution. Real progress requires deep work, sessions of intense, undivided concentration. Your brain avoids this because it's demanding and unglamorous, forcing you to confront exactly how difficult a project really is. Highly productive people build their lives around securing these uncomfortable blocks of deep work. They prioritize the struggle of the task over the comfort of the plan. If you find yourself busy every day but stuck in the same place, it is likely because you are choosing the safety of preparation over the brutal friction of execution. We have to stop equating the physical sensation of exhaustion with the reality of achievement. 10 hours spent in a state of busy distraction are often less valuable than a single hour of focused output. The shift requires a change in focus. High performers don't necessarily do more. They do significantly fewer things, but they ensure those things are the right things. Start by auditing your routine. Look past the feeling of being busy and identify where your brain is leading you into low-value dopamine traps just to avoid the hard work. Protect your focus. Carve out distraction-free sessions where your phone is off and your goals are clear. Stop letting the digital environment fracture your cognitive capacity. Transition from a mindset of getting to work to a mindset of getting results. It's time to stop hiding behind the comfort of busyness and start doing the work that matters. Like, subscribe, and comment if you're ready to stop being busy and start being productive.